Reiki is a 100-year-old practice now. Like around 1920s, Dr. Mohit Mika also started practicing it, and after that, his student has made this thing available to rest of the world. Reiki is very effective, and it always gets you the permanent and long-term effect in the life. So that is why Reiki is the most practiced energy healing modalities in the world.
If you can tell us a little about all the chakras that we have in our body, then where does the energy flow starts from? Which part of our body the healing starts from?
The whole of our physical body is divided into energetical points like chakras. From the top, like our crown chakra is just above our head. Then our third eye chakras comes. There is a throat chakra, which is around our throat only. In the heart chakra, there is a solar plexus, there is sacral chakra, and there is a root chakra. Each chakra has their own functionalities, and energy comes, received from universe, from our crown chakra, flows to all those chakras, comes to our root chakra and connected to Mother Nature, and it's kind of a circuit but complete. The body is a kind of a very fine machine. To run this machine, we need this kind of flow of energy. So it is like an electrical system, like your any of the devices, like a light or a fan. So energy system or chakra system is like there are virtual points, and each point are responsible for some of the functions. Like our throat chakra is related to our communication. In our physical health, might be throat related problem. In our outer physical aspect, might be there is a communication issues, which are all related to our throat chakra. The same way, each and every chakra are responsible for different aspect of life. The only thing those chakras need that flow of energy, proper flow of energy. The same way, the way that energy receives from the crown chakra flows through all those chakras and goes back to Mother Nature through our root chakra. The flow is normal, but chakra system is very active, and it can take care of all the life aspect function in a very proper way. That's the way chakra functions.
In your experience of around 10 years, a lot of clients who has come to you are with a lot of different problems. So what are the most common kind of problems that you have experienced, not you, but you as an institute?
Any past problem in life is related to chakras only. It could not only physical problem, emotional problem, financial challenges, relationship, everything is related to our chakra system only. So in last 12 years, we heal almost all kind of problem. Sometimes it is some kind of relationship challenges. Sometimes it's related to some kind of very prolonged physical illness. Might be there is a long-term legal issues, legal battle the client is going through. Might be there is a career-related challenges. Might be there is financial challenges. You name anything, almost everything can be healed through energy healing. Some of the cases, even it's not into our physical, emotional, and my financial health, there are some kind of energetical challenges clients are going through. Many times clients are getting affected by negative energies. Probably that got affected, that energy is coming from nature. Sometimes that negative energy is being induced by somebody. Even those kind of problems can be healed through process of energy healing. And most importantly, for those kind of problems, this is the only solution. There is no other way we could heal those problems.
So energy healing is a time-taking process. It does take some amount of time, and the client has to have patience. But when they first sign up for the healing session, how soon can they expect any kind of changes in themselves or in their surroundings?
When anybody connects Rainbow Miracle, so very first thing, we have to do an energy reading for them to understand the root cause of that problem. And depending on that reading, our Grandmaster can suggest how many sessions are being recommended for that problem. Either it's 7 or 11 or 21 days, depending on problem, we recommend that. And also depending on that problem, the client started getting that result. Probably the client has some kind of an emotional problems. It could be anxiety, it could be panic attack, it could be anything related to mental health. Usually they get that result within 3 to 7 days time. Probably there is a relationship problem. It might take 10 to 21 days. Sometimes there is some kind of a very long-term childhood trauma, or might be sometimes there is a career blockages. It might take around 21 days to 30 days time. The very first thing client says in all of the cases, when we do healing, client started having a wonderful sleep. Most of the time client says like, I'm feeling very happy and confident from inside, which they were looking for a long time. And this is some of those initial feeling what clients and understand something is happening on them and something happening in a very positive way. In all of the healing cases, we recommend our client to share their feedback in 7 or 10 days time. Usually the kind of feedback we receive, 80 to 90% of the cases, client says like, my sleeping pattern got changed. Now they are having a much better sleep than earlier. They have probably they have a monkey mind. Now suddenly they experience a calmness in their mind after a long time. And sometimes client says like, my problem still remains same because it's too early to have that kind of result. But still I'm having that kind of a confidence in my mind. Now my problem is gonna be solved. So those are few initial feeling what clients share usually to us.
As a viewer or as someone who doesn't know a lot about energy healing, I am very curious to understand how distance healing works. The common notion about energy healing and Reiki healing that is the impact is more when there is a touch healing involved, or people are getting the healing done by physically being present in front of you. At the Rainbow Miracle, you guys do distance healing.
Completely distance.
Completely distance. So, me as someone who doesn't have an understanding of how it works, how would you explain me or anyone who is watching the video?
I'm glad that you asked it. This is probably the most common query we receive. In energy healing, if anybody learned Reiki in their life, there are multiple levels. The very first level of Reiki is a touch healing process. After that, any level you learn and practice is all in distance. So any advanced level of Reiki or energy healing is of distance only. As we have to heal complicated problem with advanced process of healing, so we have definitely will be practicing that advanced process of healing, which is distance. And most importantly, there are some problem where you cannot touch and heal. Like probably you have a relationship problem. Whom do you touch and how do you touch and heal? Might be you have a problem in your office with your boss. How you touch and heal? Might be there is a legal problem. Might be some kind of a negative energy or energetical issues. You cannot touch and heal them. So that is why our healing process is completely distant as an age-old process of energy healing. All advanced level is being practiced in a distance. And there is a specific technique to connect anybody's energy. That is why we ask for photograph and the name, because that's the energetical identification of that individual to connect. Once they given that permissions, we connect through that and we channelize energy to remove blockages and balance those chakras. That's the way we solve all this problem. Or this not only us, any professional in the field of energy healing, they will do it this way.